Namaste, beautiful yogis. This is going to be a therapeutic yoga class that will focus on stretching the lower body. We're going to perform all the poses on the floor, and there is going to be no effort, no pushing in this class. It's going to be completely relaxing, perfect for inflammation, stress, anxiety, cramps, lower back pain, hip pain, sciatica. You can grab a few blankets, roll the blankets and stack them up on top of each other so you can use them to rest on when you're bending forward in a lot of the reclining forward poses. And if you have bolsters, you can grab 2 bolsters, even 3 bolsters or 1 bolster and use that. And otherwise you can use your hands and arms to support your head. Make sure your head is relaxed the whole entire time, and let's get started. We'll come down to the floor and we'll bring the hands behind us and bring one foot to your knee, twist and twist, twist and twist, twist, twist. I'll be minimally talking throughout the class so that you can relax and unwind and let your mind be still. From here, right knee on the floor, left knee comes down over the right, and you will just hold this. You can actually grab a book with images or something like this and place it in front of you, and while you're just relaxing you can keep your eyes gazing, because we're gonna hold the poses. And from here, you can bring your hand on your left knee and twist, or if this feels comfortable, you can bring your right elbow on the outside of the left knee and look up. You feel this in your hip a little further, deeper in the hip. And you can look down and look up without any pressure, tension. Lengthening through the crown of the head here. And coming out of this. And extend the right leg, grab your left knee and just straighten it and bend it. Straighten it, and you can even bend it underneath your shoulder. And let's lower the left knee underneath the right. You can walk your heels in towards your hips and either stay here or lean forward. If you lean forward, bring your body down, back, sitting bones grounding through the floor. And you can lean furthermore forward and just focus on your breath. Nice deep inhalations followed by complete exhalations. You want your breath to represent and reflect your mind, and it's a two-way street. If your breath is steady, your mind will be steady. So you're communicating to your body through your breath without trying to talk yourself into anything. You're not trying to talk yourself into, okay, I'm not stressed or I'm not anxious. On the contrary, you breathe and you don't think. So you're focusing on steady breath and you allow your mind to just do its thing, because it will quit doing what it's doing if it's not serving you, as long as you focus on healing yourself through your breath. Contracting Mula Bandha as you inhale, releasing Mula Bandha as you exhale. And coming up, doing the same twist you did on the other side, either with your arm extended or with your hands in prayer. And now open the chest, lengthen through the crown of the head. And you can look down and up, elongating to the crown of the head. And release. Extending the left leg on the ground, grab your right foot, straighten and bend. Straighten, and you can even bend underneath your shoulder, more of a hip opener. And the next pose is bring your hands underneath your knee, and you are going to just draw circles with your toes and reverse the direction. And now point your foot and flex it, spread your toes. Point your foot, flex your foot, spread your toes. And let's go over to the other side. Circles, pointing, flexing, spreading the toes. Pointing, flexing, spreading the toes. Pointing, flexing, spreading the toes. And you can bring your feet together, legs together, and hands by your side, fingers pointing forward, press your hands down, which allows the shoulders to drop back and down, lengthen through the crown of the head, and sit here, flex your feet and pull your toes back in towards you, lengthen through the crown of the head, and keep pressing the hands down into the floor, allowing the outer shoulders to rotate externally so that the chest opens here. Pull the belly in and breathe. As easy this pose is or as easy as it might look, this is a very demanding pose. Observing the left and right side of the body here. And release. Inhale your hands over the head. Exhale, grabbing onto your shin bones or your feet. And just gently bend forward. Stay very relaxed. You can use a block here to place the block onto your shin bones and your forehead onto the block. I'm just gonna use my hands. I like to use my body parts as this keeps me independent of location, place, and time, or props where I am at. It gives me the freedom to use my body in certain and different and creative ways. Keep a mild bend in your knees here. We're just stretching gently. Now with my hands I can start opening the elbows to the side if I feel that I want to deepen it a little bit. You can certainly use 3 pillows here, 2 pillows, 1 pillow to just lay on a pillow, or a bolster. If you have a bolster, they can be very handy. Let's inhale up. Here you are going to spread your legs wide. Again, you can use here a bolster or pillows. If you are not flexible in forward bends, definitely feel free to use a few props here so that you can be completely relaxed and just melt onto the pillows or the bolsters. Or a few rolled up blankets also work very well. You can have 3 rolled up blankets and you can stack them on top of each other and they are perfect. Now for me, I do prefer to use my hands because I can bend forward easily without feeling stress in my body. I am relaxed, so I'm not completely flexible today or trying to be flexible. I'm trying to melt into the poses and I'm actually bending my knees slightly. I'm still feeling the internal calming sensation of the pose because I'm bringing the frontal lobe of my brain down, and I'm feeling the stretching along the hips, so it's perfect. You do want to feel extremely comfortable in all the poses, so don't go to the place where the stretch is too much. Go to the very line where you are comfortable and you're beginning to stretch, and just by simply holding the stretch, simply staying and giving into gravity, you will benefit from the stretch without really feeling like you pushed yourself too far or you pushed yourself at all. Slowly coming out of this, and you can shake your legs slightly, and now you can actually open the legs wide and flex your feet, press your body down. Same thing, pillows, bolster, or using your forearms, hands, and you can hold here. Now a small tip I'll give you here is prop yourself up just slightly from the position you're in and flex your quadriceps so your kneecaps are basically lifting, and you are placing your hip sitting bones down and back, and you will feel that allowing the inner thighs to further, the adductors to further relax, and that will allow you to stretch a little more comfortably further into your pose. Continue working with Mula Bandha. Slowly coming out of this, bring your legs halfway in or just quarter way in and shake them, and then you can bring them even closer in and shake them, and open the knees out, bring the feet together. And here we're not doing Mula Bandha exactly, we're gonna we're not doing exactly butterfly pose. We're gonna walk the feet further away from us and lower down here. Same thing with the bolster and the blanket. And slowly coming out of this, you are going to shake your legs out. And let's bring the right foot into the left upper thigh. Inhale, grab your block, your bolster, or bend forward unassisted. Inhale, coming out of this. Open your knee out to the side, leg out to the side, and just bring your elbow on the floor and reach up and over your head with your right hand. Rotate the pinky in. And you can look down and up again. And coming out of this, and we're going to stretch. Extend the right leg, bring the left leg in, and inhale your hands out, left foot high into the right upper thigh, and exhale, forward bend. And again, try to be extremely comfortable here. You really want to be comfortable. If forward bending is not comfortable for you, then you're going to be somewhere here with a few blankets, 3 bolsters, even 2 bolsters, and just stay here. If you are doing this class quite a bit, every evening or every afternoon or even in the morning, you can either buy a few extra blankets or get a few extra bolsters, because it will be worth your investment, as you're gonna get a lot of relaxation and therapeutic benefits out of it. As you continue practicing your Mula Bandha, you will feel that your body is beginning to give in, and you can straighten your spine further and go a little deeper into the pose. You can start removing blankets and bolsters one at a time. Inhale, coming up, and you can open your knee. Bring the right elbow on the inside of the right knee and reach with the left hand up and over the head. Twisting, turning the pinky in and really lengthen here. Feel this, elongating your torso and really reach through the fingertips, turning the pinky in so the shoulder is away from the ear. And inhale, coming out of this. In the next pose, we're going to bring the soles of the feet together, and you can either just lean back and support yourself onto your hands, or you can lean forward. And slowly coming up, you are going to shake your legs out, extending the left leg on the ground. You will bring the right knee over the left leg and bring your heel in towards your hips. Flex your left foot. Inhale, elongate, and exhale, lower down, and again relax here. Try to keep the left foot flexing. Inhale, coming out of that. Inhale the left hand up and exhale it on your knee and look behind you. Open the chest and lengthen. And coming back, see if you can go a little deeper into hands in prayer and look over the right shoulder. And coming out of this. Changing sides. Walking your heel as close to you as you can. Flex the extended leg, flexing the foot. And bend forward, keeping the lower back extended here. Don't round the lower back. If some rounding occurs in the upper back, that's okay. You can prevent that with a few extra blankets where you can rest on, or you can just make sure to keep your lower back straight and gently bend forward. And inhale, coming out of this. Shake it out. Now for the next pose, we're going to bend the right knee and bring the top of the foot on the ground. All 5 toes down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, forward bend. Inhale, coming out. And now you're gonna lower down onto your elbows. And keep your knee down. And you can lower all the way down if that feels comfortable onto your back. And just breathe into your quadriceps. Keep the right knee down. You can bring your hands over your belly and over your heart. Keep that right knee down. This class is very anti-inflammatory as well. So if you have inflammation anywhere in your body, you can do it a little more often. Benefit from the calming and anti-inflammatory benefits, effects of the class. And slowly prop yourself back onto your elbows and onto your hands. And come out of the pose. Shake your leg. Extending the right leg down, bending the left knee. All 5 toes on the ground. Inhale, lift. And exhale, bend forward as far forward as it's comfortable for you and it does not make you tense. So anything that we do today, you only want to go as far as your body allows you to comfortably go without creating any type of tension or stress in your body. Oftentimes when we work out, that is a form of stress in the body, so that we when we expose our body to stress, it actually becomes stronger. And you know that on any level, if you don't ever expose your body to stress, that will not gonna be beneficial to your system and to your mind and to your body. You will never have any muscle tone, any adaptability, anything that it actually is considered worth it as a value of the mind and body. So exposing ourselves to stress is valuable. We cannot be just sheltered from the world and never be exposed to stress. How we deal with stress is what we're learning when we exercise. This class is the opposite. We are actually allowing the body to completely relax and be stress-free for this hour or 30 minutes in which we're doing the class. The value is of different quality. It's nevertheless very valuable to do this every so often. And slowly coming up and lowering down. Tuck your tailbone under so that all the stretch is going into the front of the leg. Another benefit of this class is that this is going to be pretty relaxing for your kids and pets, especially if you have animals in the room or with you. They will sleep around you. Try to inhale into the front of your hip here, the hip flexor. Try to inhale through here, contracting Mula Bandha, and exhaling, relaxing. And slowly coming up onto the elbows, onto the hands. And here you can shake your leg out and then bring it back, bend it one more time. Now we're going to bend both, sitting between our heels. Feel free to stay here. Feel free to recline halfway and tuck the tailbone under here to extend the tailbone down towards the knees. If you're comfortable with this, you can lay down and keep the knees down. And let's bring the hands on the heels, coming up to the elbows. And onto the hands. And now you can bend forward Either bring your bolster between your legs and lay onto your bolster, or forward bend. If you are flexible here and it doesn't bother you, you can bend. And slowly coming up, one at a time. Bring your legs in front of you, shake. And then the other, shake it. Bend the right knee. Bring the left ankle above the right knee. Flex both feet. And the shin bones are gonna stack, be in the same plane here, and you can lean forward and stay here. The secret here is to not push beyond where it's comfortable. So if I'm comfortable here, I will just stay here up until my body completely relaxes with this through my breath, using my breath, and then I can go a little deeper. But I make sure that I don't go too far to where my breath and my body contracts, freezes. I want to slowly deepen the pose, deepen the stretch without my body. Trying to hold back, trying to resist. So we're trying to find a place of no resistance. Slowly coming out of this, and you're going to bring the left knee underneath the right knee, and again walking the feet in. Bring your left arm out and reach up and over the head here. And you can slowly lower the elbow down, keep lengthening both sides of the torso and keep the sitting bones down. and over to the other side, making sure that you're placing the arm out of you, and when you bring the elbow down, you're rotating the shoulder back so that you're opening the shoulders. And inhale, coming back up. You can shake it out. Bending the right leg underneath the left, stacking the shin bones on top of each other. Flex your feet and just hold here. You can actually give your body a light massage here and just rotate the muscle over, glide the muscle over the bone here. Or you can lean forward. Inhale, coming out of this and stacking the knees on top of each other. Bring your right arm out and now let's change sides and reach over to the opposite side. Out, in, 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 out, in. Again, after we stretched, you can come laying down onto your back. And bring your knees into your chest and just rock side to side here. And let's grab the outer edges of the feet for happy baby. Pressing the knees down. And from here we're gonna go into plow. Bringing the shoulders in closer to each other, elbows closer to each other. You can clasp your hands. And without moving your head, stay exactly looking forward. Bend both of your knees on the outside of the right ear. So try to keep your neck steady. And over to the left. Walk your feet first and then bend your knees. And back to plow. And let's bend the knees over the ears. And slowly back to plow. Yeah, you're in the way. And to come out, slowly lower down. I'm extra slow, making sure there is no damage to the puppy. And prepare yourself for shavasana. Thanks for joining me today. Namaste.